Welcome back to Michael's Kitchen, and today we've got pinto bean soup. If you're looking for the easy recipe, making pinto beans for a side dish, Dominican beans, we'll put a link here for our quick tips Dominican bean. That's simple. That's 1, 2, 3. Takes you longer to get it together, yes? Mm-hmm. This was not it. A few years ago, Triple M and Andy decided they wanted to make bean soup. And they got the big pot, and they started combining all these ingredients. And I gotta tell you, it was by far one of the best meals I've had. I don't remember what we had on the side. I'm making some mistakes, but that's not the start of the show. I'm gonna fake their recipe, cheating, because they softened beans overnight. I'm not doing that. So what do we need for our pinto bean soup? I got 1 whole yellow onion diced. I got 1 cubano pepper diced. I got 6 cloves of garlic. I've got in total 4 cans of pinto beans. I got 1 can of refried beans to help thicking it up. I've got 1 package of jamon seasoning, 1 package of culantro achote seasoning. I got 1 chicken bouillon cube. I've got some bacon. I'm gonna probably use 4 strips of bacon to render for the fat. I got 1/2 of Polish kielbasa. I've got 2 smoked pork chops that I'm gonna dice up. We went to that restaurant in Pensacola and they gave us chuleta ahumada.
The Latin grill. Is it the Latin grill?
I think so. And now we'll fix the name here. But we got that, and it was a little fried, so I'm making that, add that here. And the star of the show, I'll make sure Triple M gets a picture of this if it's not showing there. It's Dominican longaniza, which is hard to find even for us here in Jacksonville. We go to Rose and we find it. And I got a whole barriga. So I may put this whole thing in there, maybe not.
Yeah, no, you're gonna put it all.
But we'll figure it out. So I'm gonna start dicing, chopping, rendering, and this should be fast, because I'm doing the cheater method.
Huh.
First step, I got my bacon, 4 slices of bacon that I've just diced up. I'm putting it into a cold pot to render all the fat. I'm not gonna do hot. I wanna get all the grease out of the bacon, and I'll start taking stuff out and adding stuff in. So put that on a pot that's not on, put it over some heat, and I'll show you the next steps when we get there. So I rendered the bacon. See how much fat I got in there? I'm gonna get the bacon out. And to that, I'm gonna add in the smoked pork chop that I diced up. I'm gonna get some color on that with the bacon grease and pork chop, just building flavors. We're gonna brown all the meat and we'll start adding in the rest of the ingredients. But if you guys can see, you wanna look over here, I got everything diced up. That's what I was doing while I was away for a few minutes. But here's the focus. Got the color on the smoked pork chop. See that?
Yeah.
Just drain it now. How's the kitchen smell?
Delicious.
Jimmy B, the divine swine. That's got some good color.
I love the bacon, chuleta ahumada. Y todavía falta más.
In the same pot, I'm gonna go ahead and put in my 1/2 a smoked kielbasa link. Get some color on that. Just building flavors. Got color on my kielbasa sausage. One would say almost too much color, but it's okay. We really do cook on this show.
You're the one who's gonna eat them. You and Alicia.
And Mark.
I want the longaniza, the chuleta ahumada.
And last but not least, in the same pot, my Dominican sausage, longaniza. Get some color on this, and we're off to the races. We're back. Hopefully you can see the longaniza with the color. We did drain about 3/4 of the fat because now we're on to the next step and we don't want the fat in there. So onion and Cubanelle peppers. I'm gonna go for about 3 or 4 minutes. I do want it to soften up. I do want it to absorb all the grease. I do want it to absorb all the flavor. And already, how's it smell?
Oh, delicious. Because now it smells like Dominican.
So we'll let that go for, like I said, 3 or 4 minutes and we'll show you the next steps. Our next step is our
Garlic.
Michael's Kitchen. You guys know this. I'm gonna add this and what do I wait for?
The fragrance.
For it to get fragrant over there, right? So you tell me when you smell the garlic.
Already? That was fast.
This is coming along very, very nice.
I wish they can smell it.
I don't want to burn the garlic. I just want to cook it out. Now I'm going to add the rest of the pork chop and the kielbasa sausage, the rest of the bacon, and my equivalent to 4 cans of beans. And then I'm gonna add in my sopita, chicken bouillon, my culantro achote, 1 pack, and the jamon seasoning. I'm gonna add some water to all this, an equivalent of water. I'll probably do this whole can of water. I'll probably end up doing 2 cans of water.
Yeah. Okay, boil for a while.
Let the flavors all meld. Yeah, at least another can.
It smells so good.
Let's just do another can right now. So 2 cans. 2 large cans, so 4 cups of water technically. Now my trick is to mash half a can to make it thicken it up. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna add in 1 can of refried beans as my agent to thicken this up. So I'm gonna stir that up. This is gonna simmer for at least 30, 40 minutes, and then we'll finish it up. I'll show you my trick to finishing it up. But right now, we're gonna let it go. Yes?
It smells so good.
So just so you guys can see, it's been going, what, 6, 7 minutes? We've got a nice simmer going, and now we're gonna add in our
cilantro.
That's your little surprise that makes everyone go, And Triple M tasted the salt.
It's perfect.
She thought I was gonna have to add more, but I said we got the smoked pork chop, longanisa, the bacon grease, that's a lot, that's enough salt. So let this simmer for 20 minutes, just in time for our steaks to come off the grill. But that, again, video for another day, but this is the star of the show. Time is up. We're ready. Triple M was outside. She came back inside. What did you say? So you guys can see, look how it's thickened up with the refried beans I added. The cilantro's in there. It smells phenomenal. I'm gonna go ahead and serve myself a little hot sample. Got my rice. Some of that meat. And I'll find some of the pork. Oh, the pork's in here already. There's so much meat. But there's my pinto bean soup, I'm calling it. But it's just sopa de habichuela. Can I taste? I got the onions, the Cubanelle peppers. It smells good.
I'm not going over there. I won't. Not today. Es que está caliente. Tú te comes la boca, yo no me quiero comer la boca.
Ya tuviera venido aquí. That's delicious.
Ay.
Longaniza, pork, bacon.
Longaniza. No. Yeah, bacon.
Bacon.
This is longaniza también. Oh. The funny thing is that I get a little bit of rice in a bowl and the rest all beans, just literally a soup.
Guys, well, before I go any further, Carolyn, you're gonna taste some of this. Comment down below, let him know how good this is. Or if it's bad, let him know how it is.
Oh, but that's so good.
If you like these videos,
Like the video.
comment down below if there's anything you wanna try and make, and subscribe for more. That said,
A buen tiempo.
for the one that didn't wanna come to the side, she sure is not being shy.
This is good.
See you next Friday, guys.
Mi bowl, con mi sopa. That's good.
¿Está bueno?
Está más bueno que el mío.